good humans? Welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to find the equation of a line given a point, which is a coordinate point, and the slope. Or in other words, I'm going to write the equation of a line for you. When we're talking about that line, we're talking about a linear line. That's why it's in the form of y equals mx plus b. So we need to write it in the form of y equals mx plus b. Now, we are given the coordinate here, one coordinate point, and we can label this as our x and our y, and this is our slope. And the first step that we need to do, step one, is that we are going to find this b. Step one is find b, meaning find the b value. So in order to do that, I'm going to first rewrite my slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I'm now going to substitute my values here, my x and my y. So my y is -1, my slope is -1, and my x is -3 plus b. I'm now going to multiply this, and I'm going to get a +3 plus b, bring that down, and -1. So now I need to get b by itself. So in order to get b by itself, I need to do the inverse operation, because this is a +3. The inverse of plus is minus. And whatever I do on one side, I must do it on the other side. So now I am going to cancel this out, and I will have b, bring down my b, and b is equal to -4. So you can write it as this, b equals -4. But I'm not done. I need to take this b now that I found b and find step 2. So step 2, I'm going to substitute the slope m and b into y equals mx plus b. All right, so that's step 2. So let's get to step 2 now. I'm going to substitute that in there. So I'm going to write y equals mx plus b. This is step 2. All right, and I'm going to have now y stays the same. I'm substituting my m, which is -1x plus -4. But if you find yourself doing that, you're simply going to change this to minus. Just get rid of the 1 because you need to make it invisible. So the answer is going to be y equal -x minus 4. So this is your answer. Y equals -x minus 4 as your answer for your equation. Okay? So the equation of the line passing through this coordinate point with a slope of -1 is going to pass the y-axis at -4. All right, it's going to cross the y-axis at -4, and the slope is going to be -1, as I stated up here. So I always like to give another example and not just one. I want to show variations. And so I'm going to demonstrate another example right now where you're not going to have the slope as -1. It is literally going to be a rational number, meaning it's going to be a fraction. I'm going to use 5 and -1 as my coordinate, and my slope is going to be 3/5. All right, it's a fraction. So let's, step 1, revise the step again. All right, and I am going to start out with finding b. So my y is -1, my slope is 3/5, my x is 5, and I need to find b. So with this being said, you have fractions here. I know that a lot of you don't like fractions, but I always like to put these in so that you can be stronger with working with fractions. So this is going to cancel out, and you're left with just 3. So this is going to be 3 plus b and the -1 here. So because I have the 3 here, I need to find the inverse of 3, which is subtract 3. And whatever I do on one side, I have to do it on the other side. This is canceled out. B is going to be -4. So b is negative 4. Now I'm going to take it over here, do step 2, which is to substitute. So I have now b is negative 4, and I have my slope as 3/5. So y equals 3/5 x minus 4. If you find yourself writing plus minus like this, plus minus 4, all you have to do next, because I know a lot of you always do this, change this to a minus sign, and you will have it written as y equals 3/5 x minus 4. So that's what I have today on writing an equation of a line, and we're talking about a linear line given a point and the slope. You have to follow the steps. Step 1, find b, and then you substitute your b and the slope into your y equals mx plus b form of equation, and you're able to write your slope. So this negative 4 is where the graph is going to cross the y-axis at negative 4. The coordinate there would be 0, negative 4, and the slope was given to you 3/5. You notice that your slope is still in that equation right there. All right? So thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification on also. Please go ahead and like my video and share it with others so they too can be knowledgeable on algebra and learn a lot from my other topics that I always post on my channel. So thank you once again, and see you soon on the other side. Bye now. Cheers.